Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be. CC here, Chris, from New York, Westchester County. It's December 29th, 2019. I hope everybody had a good Christmas. Okay. I really do. Even though it's a made up holiday, just to get you to go out and buy shit that you don't need. Crap. And things that, look at this, it's already broke. You see that? That was me 20 years ago. Asleep. Not realizing behind me was the Hudson River. Totally flat for miles and miles and miles. Had no idea about the geometry, about the curvature of Earth. We were never taught that in school. Why would they teach that? I only learned it by becoming a flat earther. I only learned that the sun was 93 million miles away, but it's not. I learned, well, that the moon supposedly is 234,000 miles away, or probably closer. Of course it is. The problem is all the institutions are teaching us lies. All of them. Every single one of them. And you're paying for it. You paid for your education. And they all lie to you about history. Everything. People are so proud that they've gotten a doctorate in this. They've become a professor. And that. And you know what? Hey, look, I'll tell you something about the professors. All right, I had one that helped me out. All right, he was a professor of mathematics. And he was a good guy. Well, he still is. Still alive. Of course, I like him. He was from Jamaica, actually. Heavy accent, but you see, mathematics is a universal translation to everything. You see, that's what this whole thing, I don't know. I think mathematics is the only way we all understand each other. You know, we can all communicate, no matter what language you are and what language you speak. Mathematics is the way to bring us together because we all understand that. I don't know where the hell I'm going with this, but it's just, I think it's the truth. In that movie Contact, remember that? You know, it was some alien species out in space, and they gave us they somehow or another radio waved all these pages and pages and pages, a radio transmission of pages and pages and pages of nonsense, and we were able to translate it, and the only way we were able to translate it is through mathematics. See, we're all in this together. When I was asleep in that picture, I didn't know. I had no idea. And I was just happy with my life. But now I'm even more happier. Now follow me on this, okay? Real quick. Back then, I thought that we were this helpless little rock ball floating in space, helpless, in the middle of space, in this endless infinity of space, vulnerable to being hit by any type of meteor or being visited by a distant alien civilization. Scared. You understand what I'm saying? One is you become a flat earther. You know all of that is bullshit. All of it. There's no meteor that's going to come down. There's no alien species that's going to come down. Oh, maybe there is a civilization somewhere, but it certainly is an alien in terms of the way I used to look at it from a distant planet. We don't know what this platform is that we live on. It appears, which I know, is flat. Definitely covered with a dome. We don't know if there are other civilizations above us or below us. We don't know if there are others next to us. But why not? I mean, why wouldn't the creator do that? You know, I mean, he wouldn't just create one. I'm sure, just like NASA, and then in the other movies that I used to watch. I forget what the other one was with Bruce Willis in it. You know, well, actually, Contact also had that too. They not only built one, they built two. So why wouldn't the creator do that? Multiple. I don't know. I'm spewing out here. I'm just trying to give you my ideas that are raw, uncut. You know, it is comforting to know that there is nothing at all, no threats at all, that science is giving you paranoid, delusional thoughts about of asteroids and shit falling on and Planet X. So yeah, there probably is a Planet X up there. God knows what there is up there. I mean, I don't know. I mean, this is like a holographic image almost up there. I mean, it's we just don't know. We don't know what the sun and the moon are. They're obviously not tangible objects. All right. I mean, they're not. Okay. One's projecting cold, one's projecting heat. Okay. And if you think about it in a fish tank, you know how you know with you want a fish to survive, you want it to thrive, you want it to multiply, shall we say, and you create this environment that is similar to the environment that they would be in. And that's exactly what we live in. So is the environment that we live in right now the creator's environment? Or is it just something that's in a fish tank, in a fishbowl? And we're running around here, billions of us, apparently. I don't know if that's true or not. We're not quite sure on the population. But whatever it may be, we're all here. We're all together. And we're all exactly the same. Yeah, sure, some of us are completely off their rocker, but I was, in terms of not knowing the truth. You know, and people tell me, you know, once you get into flat Earth, what else? What? And I tell them, it gets worse. Once you uncover everything, you know, I'm not saying I know everything, but there's just so much out there. There's so many lies. I mean, really, what would you do if You found out that the most important thing in the entire world is a lie. You've been taught a lie. You wouldn't tell anybody. You just wouldn't. You just try to keep that lie going as long as you could. And that's human species. That's how we are. And it's so obvious. Well, it should be so obvious to everybody. And you just create layers and layers and layers of lies. Where once you penetrate one, there's another one behind you, and there's another one behind you. And then the media says it's a conspiracy. You know, that's I love that word, conspiracy. Just puts a blanket over everything. And it ends conversations with people once they hear that. I mean, really, it does. It just ends it. Conspiracy. Oh, that's it. JFK, 9/11. Go ahead, think of it. Pentagon, you know, airplanes. Airplanes not using gas that they're flying up there with compressed air, you know, like NASA. It has helium inside of their capsules. There's no gas in there. Conspiracy. That's all you have to say, and that's it. But they don't base anything on truth. And that is what really annoys us, flat earthers, is there's no truth in what other people say. They're just regurgitating everything that they learned in education and in NASA and in pictures. I mean, I hear NDT telling us the reason why that the Earth is a ball is because of pictures that are CGI, and he gets away with this. He says this. Remember, people, NDT is a person down in the city who's in charge of the Hayden Planetarium and gets a nice hefty salary for doing nothing but lying to all of us, putting out some podcasts and other bullshit of nonsense. He's an actor. That's what he is. He's an actor none of us will ever be able to meet. And debate with. Anyway, look, I just want to touch base with everybody. I want everybody to have a happy new year, 2020. It's coming right up around the corner, and I had a good feeling about 2019, but a lot of things happened in 2019. But I thought more would happen on my side, you know, and it was kind of stagnant, same thing. But I have a good feeling about 2020. I don't know, I look at the number 2020, and it's just, it beams at me. I don't know, who knows? Whatever it may be. But I thank you for subbing. I thank you for viewing my videos, and let me be a part of your life.